Hi, welcome back to Celebration Elevation. And before I get to the video, I just wanted to let you know I updated the materials list for this glowing coals for the cauldron. So I just wanted to show you what we have. We have the 24 by 24 wooden base plywood. We have spray foam, set of orange Halloween lights, black chalkboard spray paint in white, orange, and red, and then plastic skeleton bones, and then just some sticks or pieces of wood. So the only thing I really changed is just to let you know that the white, orange, and red spray paint is what I use in this video, but you can use whatever you happen to have. So enjoy the video, and I hope that you like the tutorial. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Teresa, and this is Celebration Elevation, and we are coming back this week to finish our project that we started last week. Last week we worked on the black cauldron. We added tissue paper, we added paint, chalkboard paint and brown paint and silver paint and some glitter, and we made it look like a really old witch's cauldron. So this week we're going to make the fire that goes on, the fake fire, so that it looks like we're brewing something on Halloween. First I'll show you what we need. We're going to use a piece of plywood, just regular plywood, and I just had it, my husband cut it for me, just a little larger than the bottom of the cauldron. And then we're going to need this stuff, which is called Great Stuff Window and Door Foam. And you can buy it at the hardware store, Home Depot. If you hear my dogs in the background, that's because they want to come out, and there's no way I'm letting them out. So the next thing is some orange spray paint, and some black chalkboard spray paint, and some lights, little orange lights. And these ones actually are orange with black on the end of them, which looks pretty cute. So I'll show you that in a minute. But the first thing I want to do is cover the cauldron. So I don't want that to get ruined with orange paint or foam. The foam stuff is pretty sticky, so we don't want that going on anything. And then I'm going to take the lights. Make sure you check your strand of lights before you do this whole project, because I don't know if you've ever done that with Christmas lights and gotten everything strung up and then plugged it in and something wasn't working. So make sure you check it before you do this whole project. So I'm going to make sure that the end that we plug in is sticking out. So I'm just going to go around it. And remember, this black plastic bag is going to be gone later. This is just protection right now. So I'm just going to go around the cauldron with the orange lights like this. And we're also going to be covering them with not just the foam, but with some pieces of wood and sticks so that it looks like there's a fire brewing. And we will get to that part after, but we'll get this part done first of all. And I'm losing light out here, so I'm going to try to keep going as long as I can. Okay, so now we have the lights around the cauldron. Now I'm going to use some gloves because I don't want to get that stuff all over me. So put some rubber gloves on, and then we will use this. And when you open this up, it comes with this little straw, and then you're just gonna twist the straw onto this so that you can actually spray it where you want it to go. And I know last week I said I was going to practice this before we started this week, and I didn't, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to shake it up really good, and then, oh, here it comes. Okay. Okay, so you can see it's like, it's goopy, and we want it to look goopy. And basically I'm ruining this strand of lights. That's just, you're going to have to do that for this project. You're just using a strand of lights that you probably won't feel, but you can use it next year too, so there's that. Okay, so I'm just going around and putting it on the board. Putting it on the cloth, just so it gets the right shape. And we want to make it look like there's going to be ashes on here and pieces of wood. And so I'm just going to get the base of it here with the lights, and then I'm going to get some wood and show you that too. Okay, so now I'm going to step away for a second and I'm going to get some wood and I will be right back. So no time for a wardrobe change. I'm a little wet on the knees, but that's okay. I just talk about being real. I totally forgot about getting the sticks. So I just ran down on my property to gather as much little sticks and wood as I could. So I'm a little out of breath. So this is just a skeleton that I got at the dollar store, and I'm just gonna cut him up so that we can see bones. Whew, okay. So I'm just placing the bones kind of just wherever around, and hopefully this is gonna give a realistic look once we get it all painted and looks charred. So here's his head. Put the head. Oh, that's not gonna look very real. Okay. So there's the head, and his rib cage. Go here, and I guess this can go here. Okay. So here's what I got for wood. I've got a bunch of sticks. I'm gonna place those around here. This is even a piece of a palm tree. But it looked like it would work, so I picked it up too. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay. And I think this is gonna look really good on the porch. And I'm gonna have a little mist thing that goes in it that just uses water and creates some mist, and it comes up and makes it look like it's a smoking fire, and I think that will be really cool. So, okay, this is looking good. A palm tree. Took a look at my blog this week. I had several different recipes for cocktails for your Halloween party. They're Halloween themed cocktails. So if you haven't looked at that yet, check it out on my website, celebrationelevation.com. Okay. Now back to the foam. Again, this is doing two things. This is giving texture, so it looks like, so this part will look like ash, that's my hope, and it's also holding things together, which is also good. So, don't get that. If you guys like the content on this, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you will get to see all the fun crafts that we do, all the fun projects that we make, and there will be many more to come. My cameraman just barked. Okay, so then what you're going to do is leave it to dry, and when we come back we will spray paint it. If it's getting too dark, I'll have to do that tomorrow, but if not, I'll come back today and finish this project off. So if not, then I will be back tomorrow. Okay, hi, I'm back, and it's day 2, and it was nice lighting a minute ago with like overcast, but now it's sunny, so I'm not sure how this is gonna look on screen. But I want to show you what I did while you were away. So it dried, the foam dried overnight, and I came out here and I pulled the cauldron off. I took the plastic bag off of it, and then I just opened up the bag, cut it in half, and I'm using that sort of as a little bit of a tarp. It won't matter if the grass gets some paint on it, but I might as well just try to cover some of it up. So, another thing I want to tell you is that I added a few more like leaves and branches, and I noticed that a lot of my bones were kind of hidden under the foam. So that's kind of hard to tell when you're doing it. So I pulled them out from under. You can pry stuff out from this foam. So that's what I did. I pulled some of the bones out so we'll be able to see them better. But I wanted to let you know because that's something I didn't think about. So now I'm just going to put my gloves on, and we're going to start adding some paint to this to make it look like ashes that are burning. And I actually looked up burning ashes in a pit on Google to see my colorations so I can make sure I get this right. So we're going to start with black, and this is kind of just trial and error with the colors, so it's probably going to have to be a mixture of different things. So right now I'm going to definitely go black especially to get the yellow foam stuff. We don't want that showing. And so I'm just going to go all over with the black here. And this again is the chalkboard paint black. So it's going to be dull, not like a shiny black. I think you could use matte black. But like I said, this is just what I have, and I always say use what you have and make it work, because stuff gets expensive when you're crafting. So, okay, so that's a pretty good base for the rest of my paints. I'm sure I'll probably have to come back to black. I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna hold it down with that. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my other colors. I actually brought some red out too. So I have white, red, and orange. So now I'm gonna do some orange. Hold this down over here. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do white. Let's do white first. So this is where we're gonna make it look ashy. So, yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, just sort of small bursts of color. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I'm so excited. It's looking good. Okay. So we're just doing little bursts of the color on here, because we don't want it to look like it's white. We just want it to look like it's got some ashes on it. Okay. So there's that. And see, like I just noticed, my black, there it is. Just noticed over here, like the middle part, it's not going to really show if you have some of the yellow showing like over here, but I can see some over here, and that part I definitely want to cover up. So you can just kind of go around and add to it in places. Okay, so there is the black and the white for now. And now I'm going to do some orange. So the orange, we're trying to show that this is like a smoldering fire. So obviously it's not going to be orange all over the outside. It's kind of going to be, well, of course it's windy right now, right when I go to spray. But, oops, okay, well that's on the board. We'll cover that up. Aim, tip number 4. Okay, so just a little bit. And on the inside a little. And like I said, I'm going to add some more of the black and the white. This is just to kind of get some ember showing. We don't want it to be like, look like it's spray painted orange, obviously. So, now red. The red, I definitely want lights of. Oh, that's good. Okay. So just like in some of the places, and like this is gonna be covered with some more of the black in the white, so it's not gonna look so bright. But we want it under there. This looks so good, you guys. Okay. If I may say so. Okay. Back to the black. Now, I'm just gonna. Oh yes. Okay. This did it. This is good. See? Watch. See how it just looks like it's under there now? And I really want to show you over here. Okay. See, it's just really making it look like it's under there. And I'm going to show you, we'll turn off the lights and show you what it looks like with the lights glowing too. And that's just going to kind of, these are just going to kind of accentuate the orange lights that are already going to be in there. So the orange and a teeny bit more white, and then I think we can check it out and see how it looks. The way I'm just trying to barely. Just so it looks like there's some ashes floating. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna move this to where we can show what it looks like with the lights turned on. Okay, we'll be back.
Okay, so this is the final product, and I'm in my garage just so I could go someplace a little bit darker so I could show you what it looks like. It's really hard to get the full effect right now on this camera, I'm sure, but it looks really good. It looks very believable as a brewing fire here and smoldering coals. So I hope you guys will try this project. It was really fun, and it's definitely not hard. You just have to wait between drying on the foam and then on some of the paint, but the rest of it is a lot of fun to do. So I hope you guys will try this, and that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next week. Thank you. Bye.